I meet a lot of people and think that they've failed in life. I met someone recently and she said, oh, you know, I wasted, you know, the last 6 years I wasted. And this is really powerful, what I'm going to share with you now, and it's based on a true story. It's based on the guy that invented the Simpsons, the cartoon series, Matt Groening. And Matt Groening, he went back to see his dad, and he's a very successful guy in terms of creating the most successful cartoon series, and I'm sure financially as well. And he went back to see his dad and said, Dad, he said, you know, those 6 years you were saying to me you're doing nothing with your life, you just sit here watching TV all day. And his dad said, yeah. He said, it was research. And that's one of the things that we get people to see with their lives. Say you've been through a relationship, let's suppose that you've been good at beating yourself up. You know about guilt, you know about low self-esteem. You've spent years in procrastination because all these things you've done in your life, and you've seen all these as negative and a waste of time. What we do with the Simpsons Syndrome is change the polarity of that. No, that was research. That was research. They're all positives. We changed them all from a negative to a positive in one go. Because who is it, if you're struggling in life and you're procrastinating, do you want to meet someone that's done a course or read from a book about procrastinators and, hi, I can help you, I've read a book on it? Or do you want to meet someone that says to you, yeah, I know what you mean? And you say, but how do you know what I mean? And they turn around and say to you, well, I spent 10, 15 years of my life procrastinating. That's the person that you want to speak to. You want to speak to the person, if you've got a low self-esteem, that beat themselves up for 10, 15 years. That's the person that you want to be with, because that's the person that you know that can come through it. It is totally impossible to waste your time on this planet doing anything. You're researching, no matter what it is you're doing, it's researching. What we want to do is get people to realise that they're highly qualified in all these different subjects and get them out there helping other people. There's an old saying, and it is an old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. It's great, well intentioned, fantastic, but it's old fashioned. Listen up, when the student is really ready, they become the teacher. When the student is really ready, they become the teacher. And that's the whole point with all of us. We've researched, we know so much. But the script, and if you don't know about the script, if you haven't seen one of our other video clips, you want to check it out about broadband consciousness and the script. The script that we work from, a reference point for most people, even their identity for some people, will say you don't know enough yet. There's a quote in one of my books that sums it up great. He says, learning more can be a clever way to avoid applying what we already know. If you go by the script, it will say you're never good enough. I'm here, I showed up on this video now to say you're good enough just the way you are. You don't need fixing, there's nothing wrong with you, but I appreciate you may be working from a crap script. And as long as you work from that crap script, you'll get a crap result. You know, you give someone a script that just says every time you read from it, and you say that every time someone speaks to you, you've just got to read from the script. Everything's going to come out not because of who they are, but because of what they're reading, the script that they're reading from. So Simpsons Syndrome is very powerful. You may have thought that you've wasted a proportion of your life, and for a lot of people, I know it's going to be a big proportion of their life. You may be watching this now thinking, well, I'm not doing anything with my life. What am I doing with my life? I'm not in a relationship. Or what? You're researching. Get out of that place. You are researching. You're not wasting your life. And when you move beyond the script and you realise what you've researched, you are a brilliant teacher just the way you are. I told you. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't need fixing.